Hi, I'm Roger, SEA-AU Sales Manager of the EverFocus. Thank you for joining us today. This is our special guest, Ramiro of Ubestream. Ubestream is a voice application software company. They had a lot of successful AI application cases that they will share with our viewers. If you have any question, you can message us and we will answer later. AI technology has been developing for many years. The development of the AIoT is not limited to visual monitoring applications. There are now more voice control that can make the entire environment security integration system more complete. In addition to the AIoT application, we have added voice recognition to our original hardware system, and it has become a perfect solution. Before start our topic, I will introduce our company. EverFocus is founded in 1995. We were a famous CCTV brand. In 2020, we joined NVIDIA and Intel as golden partners. We expand our product line to industry computers. This provides more AI solutions to our customers. Let's start topic, achieving a smart environment with edge computing as voice AI technology. During this webinar, you will get more AI applications that our product has now. Let's welcome once again Ramiro of the Ubestream. Ramiro.
Okay, thank you for having me here. My name is Ramiro. I'm the Global Business Developer Manager of Ubestream. So Ubestream focuses on applications of voice and natural language understanding technologies. We develop semantic and voice-related algorithms for AI engines, such as those for chatbots, automatic speech recognition, and speaker verification or identification. These algorithms can easily live on cloud, edge, or chips. So, to briefly speak, we are creating software to communicate in a natural way with machines using voice commands.
Thank you so much, Ramiro. Now I will share our successful case in the smart building. Our industry computer combined with the EverFocus IP camera in the parking area to use the license plate recognition technology. Check all the cars into our building and also can scan the face to match the data to make sure who enter and exists. We also can do IP camera transfer to the edge computing and use human analysis to set off the alarm to enhance environment safety. I also want to ask Ramiro, in this case, do you think voice AI can provide other benefit to our customer?
So thank you, that's a really good question. So in the case of smart buildings, we can use speaker verification technologies to give verified individuals the access to entrance, security gates, to elevators, office, apartment doors, or for example, we could even control things such as like the air conditioner or lights. Almost all of the recognition systems can be broken down into two phases. So there is like the enrollment phase and the verification phase. In the enrollment phase, we will collect some biometric features and we will register this into a central system. At the verification phase, a central system will verify some unknown biometric features. So to do this, we can have two types of speaker verification, passive and active verification. So what's the passive verification? The passive verification will only take the voice signature into consideration, but not the speech content. So this means that the speaker can say anything during the verification phase and it doesn't have to repeat the same during the enrollment phase. So active verification is text dependent. So in this case, both the voice signature and the speech content have to match. This verification type increases the level of security. For instance, if you use a phrase like, I would like to enter into EverFocus building, during the enrollment phase, you will have to say the exact same phrase during the verification phase in order to get access to the building.
Oh, nice. I think that can be our extend value added service. Also, may I ask in AI voice what kind of edge computing would need it?
Okay, so for our services, we have two main requirements when it comes to hardware devices. So these requirements are CPU performance and microphone type. For the CPU performance, we require a minimum multi-core processor. So as minimum, it must have 2 threads. And then the equipment must be able to process a 3 seconds audio file within 2 seconds. Anything that is longer than 2 seconds will create bad user experience. Also, our solution requires connection to a unidirectional microphone that is also known as a cardioid microphone, which helps to enhance our verification rate. So for example, based on these requirements, EverFocus provides NVIDIA solutions such as the UB series for this system, and this is really useful because it can also connect different peripherals like microphones or cameras, and it has a really good performance and it can be used and installed into a really tiny space.
Oh, as Ramiro mentioned, the UB series has the powerful PC of NVIDIA. You can see this picture. The UB series has NVIDIA Jetson Nero, Jetson Navier NS, Jetson TX2 NS. You can choose your chip according to your computing condition. In the outside design, you can see it supports 2 GHz, supports 5G, 4G, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth module. It also supports a lot of the I/O. You can extend it device. As a UB series is a small box design, you can install it anywhere and easier. You can expand your device to do more application. I think it's a affordable choice for any area. Especially the outbreak of the pandemic. Non-content management is a solution that all industries are looking for. In the past, our customer has been looking for camera and the industry computer which can be used for mass detection, behavior detection, or virtual fence. Those are reduce the cost of the human management. Next, we are talking about the retail industry in Australia. How we help department store to do the people counting in more management. They want to know how many people come in the store, and also they can do membership analysis. EverFocus provides an IP camera and our Intel series PC to finish this project. Ramiro, how do you think in this case voice AI can be combined using our case?
So that's a really good question. So to answer this, the speaker recognition technology can be embedded in self-service kiosk or vending machine devices to create a better customer experience, and this is known as smart retail. So what's the main advantage? That these devices tend to have embedded cameras, so we can use this to our advantage to combine both facial and speaker recognition, and we can create 2-factor authentication for registered members. And another example of this is voice shopping. By the end of 2022, voice shopping is estimated to reach $40 billion in the US market. So voice shopping can provide a custom e-commerce experience based on your personal preference. After the software recognizes your voice, you could provide a voice command such as order 2 medium-sized pizzas at my favorite pizza store to your voice assistant. So this can create a customized shopping experience, which is really important when multiple users share the same voice assistant device.
Will there be language restriction on the voice recognition? Do I need to do any action to complete the identification data for voice recognition?
That's a really good question, and I have good news for you. speaker recognition technologies are not restricted by languages. So each person has a particular voice signature, which depend on like biological features, such as, for example, like the vocal tract or like the larynx size.
Therefore, in terms of sound collection, the sound library can be complete in only 1 minute, and the recognition rate can reach up to the 90% accuracy. Another reason I also interested in AI voice is that it can execute on the cloud as well as the edge. What are the benefits of the building AI voice on edge computer?
So that's a really good question. When AI algorithms are embedded into hardware, speaker recognition does not have to rely on internet connection. So in other words, we can have a system to operate 24/7 without communication interruptions. Secondly, locally stored voice fingerprints will eliminate the possibility of like data leaks by hackers when like the voice fingerprints are transferred over the internet, for example. And finally, when we are computing on edge devices, we are consuming much fewer resources than computing on the cloud, both in terms of like computational power and financial cost.
Whoa, that's a good option for our client. Earlier on, we are talking about the NVIDIA series solution. We all know that the solution is not only on the NVIDIA platform. We also have the Intel platform. Recently, we released the latest Intel 12th generation CPU. Our model EIVP ADP-AI-D000 improved its workload to 1.29 times in performance. It can be used in the store and the smart campus. Most parents are concerned about the safety of their children in school. So AIoT provides the deployment of school virtual fans and behavior detection solution to the school, so that they can reduce the occurrence of the school crisis. Virtual fans can avoid the children from falling down and crying the wall or suspicious person. The solution uses our IP camera and the Intel serial edge computing. Ramiro, in this case, how can we enhance our campus environment safety? Do classrooms need to have a new application?
So that's a quite interesting topic. To identify which students show up for the lectures, we could provide speaker recognition as an attendance signature. So in other words, students can simply say their names when they get in and out of class, and then the software will provide a list of which students show up for the class. So this solution is time efficient and helps to automate the check-in and check-out procedure. So we can also think about this as an additional application that will be when like the teacher starts to speak, we will start to record the class, and then like after the class finishes, we can store this audio as a podcast that the students can review later at home.
According to the current solution, we can detect through the human behavior as falling down, use the camera to take picture and sending along through the AI calculation. How can it apply and the detection in sound?
So voice recognition technologies can detect specific sounds to trigger an alert. Once the targeted sound is detected, we can send out alarms and launch immediate rescue if there is such a need.
Next application. This enhances our campus safety. If there are more people in the same space, an alarm is issued to inform people not to enter the area. This case reminds me of people counting AI applications that are also using during COVID-19. We are honored to edit the case of the Hsinchu city government as we help them set up the vaccination station and transmit the data into the official live broadcast room through the live broadcast, so that people can see the number of people crowding at the sites to avoid cross-infection of the virus caused by the too many people. Now we add AI voice equation that can improve to 90-70% accuracy. It's an amazing result. Ramiro, can you share about how AI voice working with our Intel products?
Of course. So in hospitals, sanitation and security in operating rooms are a top priority. We can use speaker verification to control which doctors and nurses can enter which operating rooms. This not only prevents them from going to the wrong operating rooms, but also avoids the need to press a button when getting in and out of the room. In this particular case, contactless access systems are especially important for medical professionals because they are much more likely exposed to contact pathogens in their daily routines.
Thank you, Ramiro, for talking about smart healthy care. I also consider smart counter service. If we had voice artificial intelligence, we hope that the service will be faster and reduce the service pressure of the counter staff. At the same time, I would like to ask if there are any restrictions on the layout that need to be paid attention to. Can you share with our audience?
Of course. So in order for a smart service bot to work like real human beings, we need to pay attention to three aspects or three stages. So the first stage, we will need to make sure like the QA set for the bot. A good QA set will have in mind like most of like the frequently asked questions or facts, and it will provide like answers that will be like concise and brief. For the mid stage, the main challenge will be the integration with external APIs and databases. So as you know, with an increased number of users, it will become more challenging to maintain low response time. And finally, the amount of user-generated data will be used to follow the continuous improvement life cycle of the smart service bots.
Okay, thank you so much, Ramiro. We appreciate your time. We discussed many applications today, not only in the surveillance field. To sum up, we recommend our new product like the NVIDIA UB series and the Intel series of the 12th generation Intel Alder Lake product. Both have excellent computing power. Finally, I would like to announce that we will join the InfoCon in Thailand with Aries. We are discussing solutions and the product today that will be showcased at this event. We're looking forward to meeting you. You can search our official page on LinkedIn and Facebook. You can join us by typing EverFocus. If you have any question, please scan our QR code or click our text link to inquire. Our sales team will contact you immediately. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.